Founded in 1862, Kol Mevaser was the first Yiddish newspaper published in the Russian Empire, or more specifically, the Pale of Settlement, the area to which the Russian imperial government restricted its Jews, and the region with the largest Jewish population in the world at the time. This fact was important because prior to this, Yiddish-speaking Jews of the Pale had no way to get information about the world in their own language. Initially published as a supplement to a Hebrew newspaper, the publisher, Alexander Zederboim, didn't really want to print a Yiddish paper because it was considered déclassé, but he was convinced to do it because he came to understand that a Yiddish readership could be far greater than the audience for his Hebrew language paper. One of the odd things about the appearance of this first Yiddish paper was that it was considered something of an embarrassment. In fact, Zederboim was so ashamed to publish a Yiddish paper that in the second issue he explained, and I'm quoting, "We won't wait for jokers to inquire. We're going to admit right here that our coarse Yiddish is definitely not a language. It's really just corrupted German." Ridiculous on the face of it, this statement gives insight into how Jewish intellectuals perceived Yiddish, the language of most of Europe's Jews and the carrier of its culture for nearly 1,000 years. There's also the added irony of publishing an entire newspaper in something that Zederboim claimed wasn't even a language. Despite his embarrassment, Kol Mevaser was a hit, full of interesting and unusual articles on all manner of topics about which Jews had never heard. Its readership far outstripped Zederboim's Hebrew paper and sold thousands of copies weekly. Kol Mevaser became the vehicle in which modern Yiddish literature found its voice, a place where the best writers, writing mostly under pseudonyms because they too were embarrassed to be writing in Yiddish, produced the first modern Yiddish classics, sarcastic satires that appeared each week, serialized stories that were so popular readers wrote in with bitter complaints if chapters didn't appear regularly. In addition, all kinds of fascinating articles on historical and scientific topics appeared in the paper. By printing all kinds of new reading material for a mass Jewish audience in Yiddish, Kol Mevaser brought the modern world into the shtetl and broadened the worldview of Yiddish-speaking Jewry.